Well, welcome back, everybody, to the final episode today of Relentless Talk Radio. It's segment 3. Holy camole, we had technical difficulties getting on board. I get to be relentless every flipping day on this dang show that I do it. It's too funny. So I have Pamela Griffiths with me. She's my hairdresser and one of my closest friends, quite frankly. And I'm so flippin' happy to have you on Relentless Talk Radio. First of all, let's just have you tell everybody who you are and what your business is.
Pamela Griffiths, like Michelle said, I'm a hairstylist. I work at Salon 48Zero. I've been doing hair for a couple of years. It's a second career for me. Loved it, every second of it. It's totally my passion. So I'm very happy to be here with Michelle and able to share the thing that I love.
So I used to own a salon back east, Red Clover Salon. And I worked at the salon professional division of Revlon in New York City. They were one of my biggest clients. I freelanced for them. So I'm familiar with the salon industry. And I've had some really amazing people work on my hair. It's taken me 10 years in Arizona to find a stylist that is my guru. So I am super excited to meet you because now my hair gets to be like what it's supposed to be, as opposed to me going, crap, I'm just not going to cut it anymore because like I can't find anybody to cut it the right way. I have this crazy Italian hair and you totally get it, and you figured out a style that works on me, and I get so many compliments every day on it. So thank you so much for coming into my life as my hair guru. Dang it.
Awesome.
So
when you told me that the first time that it's taken me 10 years to find you, I was like, where have I been for 10 years?
You've been in Prescott, right? Is that where you were, Prescott?
Yeah, I was in Prescott, yes. Yeah, I just moved down here.
When I was riding my motorcycle through there, I should have just stopped by your house and say, save me, but I didn't know. I would have done it if I knew. So you just did my hair for the OCB Slayer Classic. So you and Chambers Clinic sponsored me for the OCB Slayer Classic. And it was kind of like one of those interesting things, is I wanted a lot of hair. So you went over and above the Call of Duty. You cut my hair into the A-frame bob that I usually have, which is getting long. But then we kind of decided, what can we do that's a little fun, a little different? And so we bought Jeannie, my ponytail.
We bought Jeannie, that's right. We had to name your hair. That was so great. She had a few names, but definitely deserved the name Jeannie.
Because it was a Jeannie ponytail, right? So I went down and I won't even tell you where I bought the ponytail because I couldn't get them to call me back to have them sponsor me. So I bought my ponytail from a place that shall not be disclosed. Dang it, maybe next time when they call me back, maybe, geez. And so we did a twist thing with like a big poofy bun and then put Jeannie, and I had this really long, cool ponytail. I had a ton of compliments on it.
Yeah. Oh, you look so bomb. So amazing. We had to name her Jeannie because she had like this sexy I Dream of Jeannie hair going on. So we thought that was fitting.
It was a brunette Jeannie, right?
That's right.
So you've been established for a couple of years now, but you've been doing your hair your whole life. You have daughters and you're a chick and you've just been playing with hair your whole life. So it was something that's always been on your dream list to do.
Yes.
And so what do you think the biggest lesson has been for you having a second career, entering the salon industry in the past couple years? What's the biggest lesson?
Building a clientele is always challenging. But I feel like we talked about my passion before, when you find your passion, people just flock to you. They see how passionate you are about what you do and how much you love it. I literally love every aspect of the hair business, from getting to know people. That's one of my very favorite things. And playing with hair all day, I don't even know when I get paid. Like, I would just sit in my chair, let me play with your hair and let's talk. And I get to do that every day. So that's amazing. So building a client.
You men and women, right? You don't just do chicks. You do men too. You have several of my friends that you do men, right?
Yes. I do men's cut and color as well. It's funny because I don't really have pictures of my men's cut and color because men are a different species, as you know. And as soon as they're done, they're like, I'm out. See ya. So I don't have any pictures of my work on men because they're always just like, I gotta go. I got things to do.
You're gonna have to tell them you can't, when they sit down, you cannot leave until I get a picture.
That's right.
Yes. I need to build my male portfolio. So I think it's interesting what you're saying, that you basically would do what you're doing for free. So there's that quote that, I don't know who says it, but the quote that says, find what you love to do and not working a day in your life. So you put long hours in. People don't realize how hard stylists work. You're on your feet all day long. It's really tough on your wrists and your shoulders. You know, it's a physical job. Doing hair all day long. I mean, you're putting 40, 50, 60 hours in a week, standing up, bending over, being in weird positions, lifting things all day long. It's just a very odd thing to do with your body. So what's your professional bucket list? Like if you were to say, okay, because being a stylist, there's like the everyday piece of being a stylist where you're helping people like me have a haircut that works professionally. It's fun enough to go out, you find the right thing, and it's everyday kind of hair. But there's also, the other piece of doing hair is there's an artistic component to it. So what's your bucket list? Like if you were to say, I really want to do this project, what would it be?
I would love to be a wedding destination stylist. I think that would be the most fun thing in the entire world.
Lord.
Yes. Take me to Hawaii, wherever you need to go. Just take me. I'll go hang out with you, do your hair. Like that would be the most fun thing.
All right. So now I'm on a flipping mission. No, I'm on a flipping mission, right? So the next time I'm out, so travel agents are really good people for you to partner with. So we have a really awesome travel agent in B&I Paragon, which I'm not with B&I Paragon right now, but I'm sure I'll come back soon and I'll be subbing there an awful lot. But you're still a member of B&I Paragon. Yeah. And Helen Jordan is an amazing travel agent in B&I Paragon. But now when I see other travel agents and wedding planners, so if you're a wedding planner, a travel agent, a bride, or a groom that is thinking about doing a destination wedding, Pamela would love to go to Hawaii.
That's right.
And anywhere tropical where there's lots of water.
Yes, that would be fabulous.
And it has like a 5-star hotel with like lots of great food and wine.
Yeah.
Sign up, right?
That's right.
Okay, so now we know. All right, everybody, you're right. You have a mission. You gotta get. I just think that's the cool thing. I got it now. I got it. So one of the things I really love about you is your attention to detail. Because I'm like I'm this weird combination of good enough and anal.
Yeah.
So
okay, I get that.
I'm a serial entrepreneur and I'm doing a gazillion things at the same time, and I'm running and caught in traffic, and like I have to be okay with like begging for forgiveness all day long because I'm running around like a crazy person. And things aren't today. We were a little late getting on. We have technical difficulties. What are you gonna do? You just keep going, right? But when it comes to my hair, I'm super anal because I hate it when it's uneven or doesn't lay right. It just drives me crazy. Right. So you are like, for the OCD people out there, especially with hair, you don't do my color because I haven't colored my hair in 10 years. But if I did decide to start coloring my hair, you're the girl to be doing it because I would know that I wouldn't have that crazy mess on my head. Right. You're efficient. I mean, you double, quadruple check your work. If something's not right, you fix it. And then you're an amazing stylist as far as like blowouts and that kind of thing. So
thank you.
You're like me. You're like messy with some stuff, in our lives, right? Just, whatever, let's just go, easy going. But when it comes to hair, you're very meticulous.
That is very true. Yes. I like that. How you said you're a combination of anal and basically efficient. That's what I take that from. Like you have to be efficient, but I said, I don't want you in my chair for 4 hours if you're getting a haircut. I mean, that's not efficient. So I have to be efficient, but also be so attentive to detail so that you don't go home and go, why is this side longer than this side? Or this one curl I have right here, now my hair's sticking out straight. Why didn't you fix that for me? Some people have weird like little cowlicks or just their curl is weird. So you have to know how to cut that type of hair so that it lays in the easiest form possible. So it's easy for you to style when you go home. It's not just about being in my chair and me making you look amazing. I want that, but I want you to look amazing every day and be able to style your hair on your own. So education is a big thing for me too. I had a client that never curled her hair. She's like, I would love to be able to curl my hair, but I can't do it. And I sat with her for 15 minutes, showed her exactly how to do it, had her try it. She curls her hair. Every time I see her now, her hair is curled and she looks amazing. So that's like my favorite thing is I want you to look amazing every day, not just the day you leave the salon.
You know, and in fact, I had gotten a hellacious haircut the summer before I met you.
Okay.
And it was one of those hair, it took a year for it to grow out. By the time I'd gotten to you, it almost got to the point where I could tolerate it. And then you took it to the next level. But if you get a bad haircut, with men, it's if you have short hair, it grows out in 2 weeks.
Right.
But for women, a bad haircut can be devastating.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally can be devastating to some women that they have just really awful hair. And I look back on the pictures from when I had my gallery, and I look at my hair and I think, oh, I can't believe it. It just looked awful, and I was overworking and exhausted with a bad haircut. It just wasn't good, you know? So you save people from that. I mean, you're basically like a savior.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Really, for some women, it's really that important. I mean, like, you know, we're judged by our hair so often. You and I were recently in a group event where there was a woman who had just bad hair. And I texted you from across the room and I said, honey, you have got to go talk to her.
That's right.
Because she had a great, she's got a great personality and very funny and a great business, but she lost her appearance. Like she just wasn't taking care of the outside. And I'm not definitely not one of those people that thinks you have to, obviously, look at my Facebook Lives. I'm like, you know, exhausted, no makeup. My hair's like everywhere. I'm in a hat. I'm like sweating, you know. I mean, like you can't be perfect all the time, but there are moments where you need to look your best, and having a great haircut is an important part.
And being real is part of life, you know. So when you're, I just hiked this mountain, now I got to do my Facebook Live. Great, you know. Michelle's a real person. There's those times when you need that first impression, you know, if you're starting a new business, if you're meeting an entrepreneur, you're meeting a business partner, those are the times that you want that first impression to be so strong. And what's the first thing that people see when they look at you? The first thing is your hair and your clothes. So if you're a hot mess and your hair is up in a messy bun and sticking out everywhere, and you know you look like a hot mess, that's their first impression of you. I don't know if I want to work with this person, they're a hot mess, you know. So it's important, even though, you know, it's not all about the way we look, but it is important to have that first impression.
Absolutely. Now, weddings and events are important to you, but also photo shoots, that kind of stuff. Do you enjoy doing? You just recently got a photo shoot too.
Yes.
I came up to you, so that was fun, right? We did a photo shoot before the OCB Slayer Classic, where Elena and Jim Thornton came and shot me. So you'll be getting some photographs soon of some amazing work of Jeannie. My but do you like doing work with photographers and that kind of stuff?
Anything on site for me is so much fun. I love being in the salon, but it's just a nice change, and you get to meet more people in a more relaxed setting. And you have your time where you get to spend with the client or whoever it is that's doing the shoot, but you also have time to meet the makeup artist, and you have time to meet the photographer, and it's just more chill, and you know, you can really connect with people on a deeper level that way, which I love. That's one of my favorite things.
One of my favorite pictures of you and I is from the What Does 50 Look Like photo shoot that we did in my now former bedroom. It was you and Clarice Greenwald from Clarice Color Creations, and she was doing my makeup and you were doing my hair. And it's one of my favorite photographs ever. It's just a very impromptu. Everything's a mess. Like we're just, you know, they've got clothes and makeup and shoes everywhere. But
that's the realness. No, that's what we love. You know, we want to see you real. So yeah, and your house is so amazing. You're such a great decorator, and you make everybody so welcome. So that's where that picture came from, because we're all just loving on you and making you feel even more beautiful than you already are. So that's where I
love working group collaborative marketing is my fave. I love it when you get, you know, whatever it is that I'm doing, and I get a hair person, a makeup person. If I can involve a fashion designer, even better, a photographer. We're all growing our business together. I love that, because all of us are working on limited marketing dollars, and we're all trying to grow our businesses. So and get the word out there about good things. And so when we can collaborate with each other and get the word out about what each other's doing, that's really what Relentless Talk Radio is all about. It's about spreading the wealth. It's about getting the message out with great business owners, because you're a hair stylist, but you're also a businesswoman.
Yes.
Like right now, you're a commission stylist for Salon 480. The owner of Salon 480, what is his name again?
Brent Quillen.
And
Amazing.
he's an amazing guy. He's a great leader. He's in the chair beside you, so you get to know him every day, right? How many stylists does Salon 480 have?
We have 12 right now. So we have 10 chairs, but 12 stylists. So we're already outgrowing our place. But you know, Brent is so amazing at just making everything work together. So it's smooth, you know, and you know, if someone's off one day, then someone's using their chair that day. So we make the most of the space that we have, and it's such an amazing space. I can't imagine moving from it. The loft and the windows. It's so gorgeous.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's been a hair salon forever. You guys took over that space several years ago, but it's on the corner of Shea and Scottsdale Road, so it's very central. It's Salon 480 is literally right on the corner of Shea and Scottsdale Road on the second floor, and it's got great windows and great personality. And you guys have great drinks and treats for people to have when you're there. It's got some really comfortable bowls to wash your hair. And so, guys, like, you know, you really want Pamela washing your hair. I'm just saying, you know, I love it, so why wouldn't they, right? And so, you know, it's a cool thing. And I think that people don't realize for hairstylists, it's just like being any kind of salesperson. Yeah. You're a creative, but you're a salesperson. So you go to BNI every Wednesday and you're out marketing your business because you're a commissioned stylist. You are in partnership with your salon. And so if you don't bring customers in, they don't make money. And if they don't bring customers to you, they don't make money. It's a kind of a handshake. There's two ways a stylist can work in the salon industry. One is as a commission stylist. The other one is as a booth renter or their own business. You're renting the booth. Right now, you're a commission stylist. But it's half dozen one, six of the other. Some people prefer to work one way, and some people prefer to work the other way. It's just kind of one of those things. But the reality is that you are a businesswoman.
Yes, and in a commission setting, you're really partnering with the salon. So it's kind of a cool thing too, because you know the salon advertises you, and then you bring in people, and they bring in people, and they bring in people. So you're also helping the salon. So it's a great partnership.
So I'll tell you, if I had found 12 stylists like you when I was back in Vermont, I probably would have left Vermont because I love the salon industry. I'm not a stylist, but I love you know. I used to do a bunch of seminars for kids that, you know, didn't know how to put their makeup on and partner with the Girl Scouts, and I partnered with the rec center, and I had 1,600 brand new customers in the first year in my salon.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing.
And I had 12 stylists that I was working with, and they were working for and with me. And, you know, it's a tremendous opportunity to be of service to people. I don't think people really realize that. And you're a hairstylist, you're the first person to know about everything.
Yes.
Babies, weddings, divorces, right? Yeah. New boyfriends, new girlfriends, right? So for business owners, you're a great referral partner.
That's true. Right? Yeah. I always tell my clients that my chair is like Vegas. What comes in that chair never leaves. So you're welcome to say anything you want. That secret will never leave that chair.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So how can people get a hold of you?
I'm on Facebook and Instagram at Badass Beauty by Pamela. We also have our website, which you can book online, either at vagaro.com and look up Salon 480, or directly from our website, which is Salon 480, spelled out FOUR, and then the number 8, and then spelled out 0, ZERO.com. So any of those ways. And then once I know you, I'll give you my number, and you can just text me, and that's easy too. So
how cool is that? You can text your son. I just love that about you. Like 2 o'clock in the morning. I had a bad hair day. You know, like, okay. I have had that. We're talking about hair at 2 o'clock in the morning, but you know.
That's right. And you can book your appointment at 2 o'clock in the morning. You don't have to. Yeah, if you're night out and you're up at 2 and you go, oh crap, I forgot to make my appointment, get online and book your appointment at 2 a.m.
So I think that what's cool is that you're now booking out 2 weeks in advance. So if somebody actually wants to work with you, they need to make a plan to get in your schedule, because as I knew the first time you touched my head, you were going to start to get busy. I've had, I don't know, probably 100 stylists cut my hair, has been the sacrificial lamb for my, you know, wash my hair, blow dry my hair. You know, my hair was constantly being offered up for interviews with my salon. And there's a way that a stylist can touch your hair and your head that's familiar, strong, and confident. And you have that. A lot of new stylists don't have that. It takes them years to acquire that. So I knew right away when you cut my hair, I was in good hands. The second you put your hands on me, I was like, oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
Now, to find out my hair grew at the same time, I was like, woo, woo, yay. That's so cool. So I appreciate you very much for sponsoring for OCB Slayer Classic. You actually came to the show and were in the audience the entire flipping time. And I really appreciate that. I mean, that's a great friend and an amazing business partner.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you too.
And now, thank you very much for coming on Relentless Talk Radio.
Thank you for having me.
May you be double booked for the rest of your life.
Oh, thank you. I feel like I need to.
And I can't wait to see all these Instagram pictures. I'm going to eventually, I see it right now of you in Hawaii and Jamaica and India and destination places.
Good, awesome. I would love that.
So Pamela Griffiths from Salon 480, you can find her at Salon 480, the SALON, the number 4, ZERO.com, right? Is that right?
Yeah. Salon spelled out, 4 spelled out, the number 8, 0 spelled out. So only thing is 3. Everything else spelled out.
Gotcha. Okay, I probably confused people, but it's a podcast if you're winding and listen again, right?
There you go.
Have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.
You too. Okay. Bye.
Take care. That's it, everybody. The 34th episode of Relentless Talk Radio is a wrap. Take care. See us here next week on Tuesday from 2:30 to 3:30. See you, everybody.